Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you the match between Magnus Carlsen and Anish Giri. I hope you enjoy this video. Magnus Carlsen played a truly phenomenal game yesterday and I will just now show you the game, but before that let's roll the intro. Now, let's begin with the game with Magnus Carlsen being white. He opened the game with d4, with Anish Giri went knight to f6, Magnus Carlsen went c4, and e6 was playing knight f3 and d5, and white simply went g3. The cat line already on the board. You will find a cat line opening castle castle. Now black queen d into c4. This is the normal move in Catherine. Uh, and here black goes white goes knight to a3. Usually, what is play this queen to c2. Maybe everyone thought Magnus would have played this queen to c2, attacking this pawn, and that would have been something normal. But he stunned Anish Giri with this move knight to a3. Why not simply take this, and if you don't like isolated pawns, you will hate this pawn structure, I'm sure. And d7 pawn speed and a4. Now the idea is to try to bring out the bishop, and knight can come here. These pieces are activated. That can be the idea of white in giving up this weird looking pawn structure. Black on bishop c6, bishop to a3, clear threat. We can see attaching the rook on f8. So black has to do something about that. He moves his rook and then queen to c2, attacking this pawn. And what black does is, instead of protecting the pawn, he goes knight d7. Idea is to go knight d6 and take off that a4 pawn. So for example, if you take this pawn on c4, there's knight to b6, and then this pawn is hanging, and black is having a fine position, doing well, having a slight advantage, and I think the game would have continued in Anish Giri's favor. After queen to c2, obviously Magnus Carlsen saw this after knight d7. He went rook a c1. Also, let me tell you, this knight a3 move is completely not a novelty. It was played before. Even one of the games of Daniel Dubois featured this move, and Avion Daniel Dubois was the second of Magnus Carlsen at the World Championship. So there's some connection right there, you can see. So in this position, obviously rook c1 and then a6, preparing something like b5, and then pawn structure of black will be fine to protect the pawn on c2. So white took now, and after knight to b6, he went back, allowing knight into a4, queen b3. The idea is, if you play something like a random, like something like rook to d1, or sorry, it's black to play. So if black plays a random like f6, then this is gone, because after rook into c6, b into c6, this knight is hanging there. White has two pieces for a rook, black has a rook, but I think white is doing very good, having an excellent amount of advantage. So after queen to b3, obviously black took back his knight. Could have taken. This was almost the best move. And but black went queen d5, and I would like you to pause this video and think, what was Magnus Carlsen's move What did he play here that just stunned everyone? Move that even stunned Anish Giri. Can you find it? Yes, he did the same sacrifice of rook into c6. The idea of actually queen to d5 could have been to prevent rook into c6, but here why did it same thing? Now you cannot take b into c6. Obviously, you cannot take b into c6 because then this knight would hang. You have to do something about the knight. Obviously, you have to go queen into c6, not protecting, and knight to e5, threatening the b7 pawn, attacking the queen. What do you do? Queen b5, even if I exchange and then black will be obviously better. Queen to c2, knight to d5, and rook b1. And knight b6 would have been perhaps in this position the best move. We have a knight d5 and then rook to d1, queen moves, takes the knight, pawn takes and the pawn is hanging around. Everything is just hanging. Queen to f5, what a beautiful move, putting pressure on the f7 pawn. And what does black do to prevent all this? He's already very bad position, rook to f8, and he sacks his knight. Queen d8 back. Now, if you were to take the queen, your queen on f5 will hang. So obviously he doesn't do that. He takes the pawn. This move shows that Magnus Carlsen had full trust in his position that he's winning. I mean, it just shows up. Just taking the pawn is such a beautiful move. Obviously, threatening c6, now attacking the rook. So queen to f6, he exchanges, gives a check, and then c6. And this is already lost for black. White has 6 pawns against black has 4 pawns, while black is exchanging. But that is of no use because Magnus Carlsen just finished off with amazing move. Obviously, e3 could have been played in this position because if you take the knight is hanging, but knight to d5 there, and it becomes more complicated there. But he found an amazing way to finish off. Knight f7 check, king comes, and knight to d8. I mean knight d6, and then brings the king in. The rook is gone, and a4. He takes the pawn. Now white takes the pawn on d4. Knight e6. After bishop e3, Anish Giri stands at the position, thinks for a while, and resigns the game. What a beautiful game by the world champion. Playing an unusual move like knight a3 in the opening itself, allowing his structure to get just dismantled, a bad pawn structure, but he somehow manages to develop. And in this position, after queen to d5 sacks his exchange and gets an attack and then activates his pieces, then goes queen f5, brings all his pieces into the attack, takes the pawn on f7, and here exchanges the queens, gives a check, and pushes the pawn forward, brings the bishop back, gives a check, and then he gets the rook a few more moves, takes a few pawns, and here Anish Giri resigns. What a phenomenal game by the world champion. I just enjoyed it a lot. And he also has set another goal, which is to be 2,900, but obviously in this tournament is very tough to achieve because he has to get the score of 12.5 out of 13. And I think that's very tough. Already has got one draw against Asipenko. He has to win all the matches to reach 2,900. That will be tough, but in the near future, maybe he reaches his target. Anyways, I enjoyed the game. Did you? If you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, ring the notification icon, and like the video. Thanks for watching.